wife and I walked into that building with big smiles on our faces, and we got our marriage license. Yay! Thank you for the support. We're still smiling 3 years later. Speaking of my beautiful wife, Nicole, looking off the right side of the boat, you will see a tall silver building standing all by itself. It looks like it's blowing in the wind. It has ripples on the skin. It is called New York by Frank Gehry. Frank Gehry's signature architectural style is that his buildings always look like they are blowing in the wind. That is the tallest residential apartment building in the Western Hemisphere. 76 floors with a 2-floor penthouse on the top. And one day, my wife and I are going to live in that penthouse. I just got to keep working hard, doing these tours, staying positive, and win the lottery. The rent for that penthouse apartment is a staggering $60,000 per month. 60 grand a month. On your right side now is the South Street Seaport, where we just left from. I'll tell you more about that later. Coming up on your right side, you will see a large white building and a large black building with a space in between them. That space is Wall Street. That is Wall Street right there. There used to be a wall there. That's how it got the name. There was a 10-foot high fortified wall. And for a very long time, Wall Street was the northern border of New York City. Everything north of this point was farmland and forest. Hard to believe when you look at Manhattan today, but it was once all covered in trees. As we pass Wall Street, if you look down the street, you will see a church. If you can look through the street, you will see a church at the very end of it. Here it comes. That is Trinity Church over there. If you can kind of see it through the canyon there. Coming up next on your right side, you're going to see a small building, only 4 stories high, with an orange roof on it. That was the first police station in New York City. Today, it's a police museum. You can go there and learn all about the history of the NYPD. I take my jacket off, I put it on, I take it. I can never decide if I'm hot or I'm cold. Once we get out in the harbor, it always gets colder. I think I'll leave it on. Coming up next on your right side, you're going to see the New York City helicopter port. Oh, look up in the sky. There's a helicopter going in for a landing right now. This is a very busy place. On a clear day like today, helicopters will take off and land every couple of minutes. Sometimes they fly right over the top of the boat. I love when they do that. I'm fascinated with helicopters. They're so impressive. The rescue capabilities, the hovering, they're just awesome machines. If you want to take a helicopter tour, we can arrange that for you. We have a deal with them. It's a beautiful 15-minute ride, and it only costs you $170 per person. Yeah, that's it. During Hurricane Sandy, the military, the U.S. military, took over this helicopter port and used it to land Black Hawk helicopters that were bringing in supplies, emergency food and water into Manhattan. Oh, here's one taking off now. Maybe he'll fly right over us.